It's Mr. Charles, soul, mind, body, spirit, and information. You are the soul, you control the mind, you live in that physical body, you channel the spirit. You take the spirit in your conscious mind and you choose to build thoughts. Use the soul, then take your subconscious mind and that emotion to that idea. When you mix that idea with emotion, it's instantly expressed in your physical body's vibration. You move yourself up or down a frequency, and you then begin to attract to you all people, things, and situations of a like nature. Now you have a set of physical tools and mental tools. Your physical tools are your sight, your smell, your taste, your hearing, and your touch. Now your mental tools are your intellectual faculties of reason, memory, perception, will, intuition, and imagination. Your reasoning controls your thoughts and what you think. No one can make you think anything you don't want to think. Henry Ford said, thinking is the world's greatest work. That's why so few engage in it. Dr. Ken McFarland, the great surgeon, when asked what was wrong with men and women today, stated, men and women simply do not think. He stated, 2% think, 3% think they think, and 95% would rather die than think. Again, he stated thinking is the world's greatest work. That's why so few engage in it. Your second mental tool is memory. There's no such thing as a bad memory, only a weak memory. If you don't use it, you lose it. If you have a bad memory, a suggestion would be going to get a good book on memory. If you get a good book on memory, you'll find that it has many chapters. One for names, one for places, one for dates. If names is what you would like to become better at, choose that chapter, study it for 90 days, and watch as your friends will be amazed at how great your memory will develop. They'll say you have a photographic memory. The truth is your memory is no greater than anyone else's. You simply developed it. Memory is developed through ridiculous association, radical association. Moving on. Your third mental faculty is perception. Perception allows us to see life from many different views. If you have a problem, a suggestion would be to put that problem on a piece of paper. Take the problem out of view and put it on the paper, so you see the problem isn't in you, it's on the paper. And then the idea would be utilizing your perception to step on the opposite side of the room and look back at that paper and think on that problem from the mind of another individual. How would Christ view this problem? What would his thought, feeling, and actions be? How about Andrew Carnegie, or Napoleon Hill, or Earl Nightingale, or Jim Rohn? How about Joe Dispenza, or Bob Proctor, Regan Hillier? How would they view your problem? And when you get done with one perception, step to another corner and view it from another angle. That will develop your perception. Moving forward. Your fourth intellectual faculty is the will. The will is to the mind something like a magnifying glass is to the sun. It gives us our ability to focus. And our focus is what dictates our accomplishment. We think it's something outside of us. We think it's the economy. No, there are people doing wonderful in terrible economies and doing terrible in great economies. It's our will. Napoleon Hill stated the person with the highly evolved will thinks, builds an image, and then focuses on that image. And he says those are the people who really make things happen. He calls them having an immense capacity for staying concentration. Moving forward, the fifth intellectual faculty is intuition. Intuition is the faculty that allows us to pick up other people's emotion, and energy. Everyone has a highly evolved intuition. It's what allows you to look at a person walking in the door and judging off of their appearance, judge the vibration they are in. It's developed through use. It's developed through association. Moving forward, your last higher faculty is imagination. As imagination stated by Bob Proctor and Napoleon Hill, we said it's the greatest nation where all creation begins. If we think, we'll learn that everything is created twice. Once on the mental plane, and then twice on the physical plane. Those are your higher faculties. Those are your mental tools. Those are what you will use to create the reality you desire. You have reason, memory, perception, will, intuition, and imagination.